I'm gonna put this up in hopes that it doesn't fall. Hey guys, so this is, somewhat of a video response to Reborn Love for Life about, Day of the Dead. I don't speak good Spanish, I only speak Greek. But I don't necessarily celebrate Day of the Dead, but, what I do celebrate is something similar to Day of the Dead in the pagan community, in the Atlantic pagan religion. It's called Samhain, and it's actually celebrated on the 30th of October. Some do it the 31st, some do it the 30th. And what they do is they set up a big table and an altar, and they have the gods and their goddesses and everything, and they put out pumpkins and cornucopias, and they put out offerings for the gods and goddesses. They also put out offerings for loved ones that have passed. Somebody correct me on this if I'm wrong. I'm still a little new to the Atlantic pagan community. I know Priest Christopher and Blue Fire Witch, they have something on Samhain, and I don't necessarily have everything to show you guys for Samhain. It was just pretty impossible given the space and diversity of my room. I don't have a lot of space, so I only have space for a small altar that has enough for maybe 1 or 2 statues and an offerings, and then a prayer, an offering station, and then a prayer, and then little things to put on there to charge on my altar. Another thing is they do put food on their altars, but when they do, it's considered sacred. It's considered the god's food. Like, I'm gonna use my personal goddess as example. If I were doing it, I would put food out to Athena, and I couldn't, personally, my family couldn't eat that food because it was meant for my goddess. It was meant for my god Apollo. It was meant for the gods and goddesses to consume it. They do put things that are sacred, like olive oil. It is sacred to Athena. Stuff that's sacred to Athena, that is considered sacred to Athena, to help invoke that goddess and everything. And it's just different things. I mean, different people do it different ways. Some people celebrate it, you know, dedicate it to all the gods and goddesses. I know whenever I eat something around that time of the month, I always thank Hestia, because she provided the heat to cook my food with, and I, depending on what I'm eating, if I'm eating a grain, I thank Demeter for helping the farmers, ground being fertile so that they can grow the grain to make my food. And if it has a vegetable sauce, I also thank her. If I'm eating seafood, I thank Poseidon for letting the fishermen catch some of his fish and actually sacrificing them, and to be able to cook, to feed, and nourish my body, myself. And I also thank Athena for letting me be on the physical earth. But that's just what I do for Samhain. And we do dress up, yes. I personally dress up because Samhain started in the Europe and European countries, and I know in Germany. Here's a little history behind this. Hang on. Bye, guys.